Your kit is going to come with the inflatable itself, a patch kit, as well as a blower and some Chinese rope. Wouldn't recommend using the rope for tie downs. Items that you want to purchase, that you could probably get at any of your local hardware stores, are going to be ratchet straps. They will need to be about 30 foot in length to hit the top D-rings and 20 foot in length to hit the middle D-rings. You'll see what I'm talking about as we inflate this. You have 8 tie downs total that are off the ground, so you'll need 8 points of contact for that. So that means you'll need 8 straps, again, various lengths. And to secure them to the ground, we recommend having something along these lines. You'll also need, of course, proper length extension cord. You'll need a couple of sandbags. You will put these in at the base to give you a little bit of base to work with. And then for the D-rings that are actually on the ground, we've got some bent rebar. This will just help secure points that are also going to be using the sandbags to keep it on the ground. First thing you do after you get it out is going to be unroll it. So there's going to be some release zippers throughout, and it's different for each inflatable. This one has got a zipper release on its base. It's also got one underneath on the bottom of it. So you just need to locate those. That's an easy access point to put your sandbag in the bottom. A couple of these you may have to actually take it in through where you'll eventually connect the blower. It just depends on the setup of the particular inflatable you've got. Go ahead and zip that up. One at least 2 sandbags just makes it a whole lot easier to get it up. Depending upon your surroundings, you may be able to tie it off to a light post or a fence pole. If you're on concrete or asphalt, you can actually attach the ratchet straps to sandbags as opposed to attaching them to the curlicues. Just depends on what your location looks like. One thing to keep in mind when getting ready to set these up, look at your surroundings. You don't want anything that's going to be close, such as power lines or any sort of rooftops where it might rub up against as you're setting it up. Once it's in place, it'll be static. It won't move on you, but as you're putting it up, there's going to be a little bit of blowing depending upon the wind and the conditions. The signs also have detachable fireworks signs. They've got a Velcro backing. There's Velcro on the inflatable itself. What will come with it will be a standard fireworks sign. The rocket actually comes with a total of 4 signs. Most of the other units come with 1 fireworks sign, but you can always take that off and change it for a custom message if you'd like. Then when you're attaching to a D-ring, just make sure that your hooks don't fall out. You actually don't just hook the D-ring. Recommendation is to double up on your ratchet, pull a little bit through, and actually secure it to itself. This just makes sure it's less likely to fall off while it's inflating and will stay in place when your inflatable's up. So when you're hooking up the blower, you're just going to find where the input is. It comes with 2 straps to allow you to attach it. Want to make sure it is securely inside of that so you're not losing any of its power. Just tie it off as tight as you can. Once you got your sandbags in, your zipper is secured, got your blower attached, you're pretty much ready to inflate. You want to have at least one, if not two helpers as this is inflating, just so you can make sure you guide it up and to stake it down so that it's properly secured. And once you've got everything ratchet strapped in place, now you would want to go back around and make sure you've adjusted all the tightness to make sure you put maximum tension on there to keep it in place. So, that's how you put up a 26-foot inflatable. Buy one from Spirit of 76 Fireworks.